We begin tonight with the race for the White House. 1 week from tonight, we'll be on the air right here with our election night coverage. We hope you'll join us all night, but we all have 7 days to get through before then. Tonight, more than 51 million Americans have voted already, and this evening, both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are making news. Vice President Harris speaking tonight on the Ellipse right near the White House, the same place where former President Trump spoke on January 6th, just before the attack on the Capitol. Tonight, her pitch to Republicans and independents who she hopes want to turn the page, her promise to them. Tens of thousands joining the crowd to hear the vice president speak. And tonight, this image of Harris going over her speech, knowing this race is very close. Meantime, former President Trump tonight in Allentown, Pennsylvania, a must-win state for both Trump and Harris, and a state that is home to nearly 500,000 Puerto Ricans. And what Trump told our reporter today about those jokes about Latinos and about Puerto Rico at his rally at Madison Square Garden. A comedian invited by the Trump campaign calling Puerto Rico an island of garbage, and what he then said about Latinos and babies. Rachel Scott with what Donald Trump told her today about all of this. But first tonight, Mary Bruce with the vice president's closing argument tonight, the vice president's major speech outside the White House with just 1 week to go, and this race a dead heat.
Tonight, before a crowd of tens of thousands, Vice President Kamala Harris delivering her closing argument with Election Day now just 1 week away.
This election is more than just a choice between two parties and two different candidates. It is a choice about whether we have a country rooted in freedom for every American or ruled by chaos and division.
Her location tonight, no accident. Harris speaking on the Ellipse, the exact same site where Donald Trump addressed his supporters before they attacked the Capitol on January 6th.
And we fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore. And after this, we're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down. We're going to walk down anyone you want, but I think right here, we're going to walk down to the Capitol.
Tonight, Harris outlining the contrast between her and Trump.
We know who Donald Trump is. He is the person who stood at this very spot nearly 4 years ago and sent an armed mob to the United States Capitol to overturn the will of the people in a free and fair election.
Harris tonight arguing Trump's priorities for a second term are clear.
Donald Trump intends to use the United States military against American citizens who simply disagree with him. People he calls, quote, the enemy from within. America, this is not a candidate for president who is thinking about how to make your life better. This is someone who is unstable, obsessed with revenge, consumed with grievance, and out for unchecked power.
In the final days of this campaign, Harris making an aggressive push to reach out to independents and Republicans who are reluctant to back Trump, key voters who could determine this race.
Unlike Donald Trump, I don't believe people who disagree with me are the enemy. He wants to put them in jail. I'll give them a seat at the table. I pledge to you to approach my work with the joy and optimism that comes from making a difference in people's lives. And I pledge to be a president for all Americans.
Harris here tonight isn't just hammering home what's at stake in this race. She is also pitching her plans for the future, pitting her vision for the presidency directly against Donald Trump's. It's a message she will now carry forward as she crisscrosses the key states in this final sprint, David.
Mary Bruce leading us off here tonight. Mary, thank you.